a DJ now.
I can't hear really.
It caught me off guard. You can't hear? I
something...
checked your headphones.
No,
I did
I can
before
hear
you came in.
just really faintly.
Really?
Maybe they're not up or something.
Oh, man.
La 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 la.
Does that make a difference?
No.
How about that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're just going deaf.
No, I couldn't hear you. I can't hear you, and I can't hear me.
You can't?
I can hear you better than I can hear me, though.
I can hear you just fine.
All right. I'm cool with that. I don't care.
Can you wiggle that wire?
This one?
Yeah. Wiggling wires is often a remedy for life.
Nope. It's not doing anything.
Wiggle your wires.
Nothing.
You want me to listen and see what's going on? We could trade.
No, I don't care.
You don't care?
I can't hear myself, but it just sounds like I'm talking underwater or something. Doesn't matter.
No, I feel responsible. I feel like I want your life to go well. I want your experience in the next hour to
Whether or not I can hear right now is not an indicator of my life going well.
No, I set it up before you came in, and I thought I was like slick.
It's fine.
Okay, is that better?
A little bit. Yeah, I can hear myself now.
Okay. I think there's just that threshold where you got to be loud enough.
Yep.
So that you feel...
This is good. It's not as loud as it usually is, but this is better than it was before. Okay. I'm ready now.
Okay, so much for shoddy equipment. Mm-hmm. I have shoddy equipment at home, too. It's not just here. I'm not just complaining about shoddy equipment in the studio here.
I also have shoddy equipment.
Shoddy equipment exists everywhere. In fact, like your computer just broke down.
My computer died.
Was shoddy equipment
totally
right there.
I don't know if you can count it as shoddy if it's 1,000,000 years old, though. Does that count? Or is that shoddiness or just old ageness?
It's planned obsolescence. Why shouldn't it be
well,
fixable?
It's gone for a long time. I mean, my laptop is maybe 8 years old.
What, 8 years old? Do you think that's old?
I know. My child, one of my children is 8 years old, and he's not old. But laptops have a different kind of lifespan. What did you just push? What was that button?
Well, I just felt like I needed to look around and see if there were some button mishaps going on. And it turned out there was one button left on, and even though the fader's not up, it just looked wrong, so I pressed it.
Okay.
Think it's okay? Did anything change
no,
for the worse?
Everything's okay now.
Okay. Just tell me, if things are bad, I want to know right away.
You guys are listening to the 11th Hour Radio
on WFVR FM LP, streaming live from South Royalton, Vermont, which is in the center of the universe.
Yes.
As we know it.
Royalton Community Radio is our station here. And
you know what the Pope said?
Pope has said a lot of things, Kristina.
Yeah, well, wait. I have it right.
Are we talking about the Pope that we... the good Pope? The nice Pope?
He's
the new Pope?
He's the science Pope.
He's fabulous.
He's the science Pope. That's what I'm going to call him now.
Can you marry the Pope? Or is he chaste?
I don't...
chaste? Chaste? I
don't know
how
if
come
there's
it's chastity belt.
I never heard anyone
and how
say...
come it's chaste? English major. Tell me that.
Chaste, chastity, because they're two different words. That's why.
Don't they have the same
How about
origin?
Read and read. How about that?
Those are different tenses.
Yeah, but it's so much the same.
No.
They both belong to the English language, and they're idiosyncratic, like much
Chastity,
of the English
you should be chaste,
language.
not chaste.
Well, maybe people do say chaste. My daughter. Have you chaste?
Your daughter just gave you a grandchild, so clearly not chaste.
Okay, back to what the Pope
Immaculate
said.
Conception.
Hey!
Freya is the newest Virgin Mother.
Hey, she might be listening, so stop.
Okay, sorry.
She'll be so embarrassed and mortified that her name was spoken on this show.
That's true. Sorry.
So the science Pope said, God is not a magician.
Duh. What?
No, that's a quote. That's a direct quote from the Pope. He recently said that he stated for the record that God was not a musician, I knew that, but magician.
Was God a musician, though?
What?
Was God a musician? I'm trying to think of any
Was he? In
Bible
the past
story
tense,
that I can
God's
possibly...
still around, honey.
Whatever. I guess I'm not talking about God. I'm talking about the other one. Jesus, that one. Sorry.
God, is scratching my head for a minute. Okay,
Sorry.
if it's not God, who is it?
Oh, wait. No, Jesus was a carpenter, right? Not a...
The one
I hope people don't tune in accidentally and
look,
think this is a weird religious show.
The one that confuses me is the Holy Ghost, honestly.
He doesn't get much play. Is it a he? What is the Holy Ghost?
He's gender neutral.
What? You hear a lot about God and Jesus. The Holy Ghost doesn't do anything. That's just like that's just an extra
weird...
tacked on thing. What is it?
An add-on. He's a plug-in. No, I don't mean to be sacrilegious because I'm very, very deeply spiritual, and I love...
No.
What?
I was like, whoa, news to me. All this time that we've been...
You don't feel upliftment when you're with me?
Well, I guess, but
okay.
Maybe not in that sort of way.
This is a show about the truth.
You're going to baptize me in the station toilet next? How is the station toilet today? I may have to use it later.
I didn't check it out.
Is the door like blocked off with all the stuff so we can't go in there?
No, I think it's available.
All right.
I think there's no surveyor's tape over it today. Nothing like mops.
I forgot what we were talking about before.
The Pope.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
so God is not a magician.
Yes, and he also said, quote, when we read about creation in Genesis, just relax. It's okay. Don't yawn.
I'm not
this
yawning
is the
at
Pope
you.
that said this.
I've already been up since 5
your
this morning.
Pope.
I'm tired.
This is your and my Pope.
Okay, Pope away.
This is our Pope of our times.
Pope me up. Scotty.
Pope on. Okay.
He does drive a Pope-mobile, which I love.
I do love that. He didn't start that, though, did he?
No, the Pope-mobile's been around for ages. It
Since
sounds like
cars?
a little toy, though.
Did they start it when they invented cars?
The Pope-mobile. What?
It's like a Playmobil. I always think of Playmobiles,
Yes.
right? Do they have a Playmobil?
It has a little dome, like a little covered wagon or a little
I know, and you can put
onion.
You can
it's
put
like
a little man
in a little onion.
Wow.
Okay.
It must be fun to be the Pope sometimes. So he said, I had to take a deep breath. When we read about creation in Genesis, we run the risk of imagining God was a magician with a magic wand able to do everything, but that is not so. The Pope told a plenary assembly at the Pontifical Academy of Sciences. Get it? Science.
Yeah. Okay. All right. How does he explain this then?
Well, I didn't want to copy the whole article. I thought about it, but I thought you'd probably really fall asleep if I did that.
I don't know. I haven't actually read anything in the Bible, but I think that...
Wait a minute. You have.
I think it just says, like, poof, poof, poof. Created this, created that. What? How else did he do it?
Evolution and the Big Bang Theory.
In one day?
Yes.
So?
Yes.
I guess you could do 7 bangs, right? 7 big bangs?
Well, there wasn't time.
Bang!
No, it's not about
giraffes.
Time. No, there wasn't time then. Time got created with the Big Bang.
Oh, so like one day was really a million years of evolution.
Well, you could look at it that way.
What way are you looking at it? I don't understand. I didn't realize you were such a devout Catholic anyway.
It's in my genes, you know. My dad was an altar boy.
Oh my gosh. I think John was maybe an altar boy.
Really?
Yeah.
But I didn't grow up Catholic.
Very lapsed Catholic.
Yeah, no, I know a few things about the Pope. I mean, a very few things. Anyway, I just thought it was...
He's cute. He looks like a toy. So if they made a Pope-mobile toy, he's got a Bernie look to him.
Wow, they should do. I bet he's trademarked
Bernie and the Pope, like good guy toys.
Oh, that's brilliant. We could make a lot of money if we made those plastic toys. But there's probably a trademark. You probably have to buy their trademark. You know, you can't just go making facsimiles of the Pope and selling them for profit.
What if you gave the money to charity?
I don't want to. I want to keep it.
Sorry. That was silly of me.
I need money.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, I tried. Anyway.
Thank you for that religious enlightenment for today.
You're welcome. Yeah, I was going to talk about that, and I was going to talk about psychopaths.
Oh.
You know, there's some kind of relationship there. I'm not sure what yet, but usually my brain works in myriad.
Do you have to hold the thing the whole day?
ways.
You have to hold your microphone the whole day again, right?
Is it bothering you?
No.
Does it look stressful?
No. Where's the stick that's usually sticking out?
Let me see if I let go what happens. Okay, I'm gonna 1, 2, 3. Oops. Yeah, I am gonna have to hold it up.
Where's the stick that usually sticks down? Did somebody stick it back in place?
Huh.
Did someone do something with it?
Maybe that's it right there. It didn't. Well, okay. I don't mind holding it really.
Okay.
I moved rocks all day yesterday, so
wow.
I'm feeling pretty strong. I can probably hold up a microphone stand that's having a problem.
All right.
So
Just as long as you're sure.
Yep. I'm feeling great. Feeling great about it. I have lots of energy this morning to hold it up.
I see. You're wearing blue instead of your customary black. That usually means something.
Do you really think of me as someone who wears black?
I think of you as like Johnny Cash, kind of.
Okay, dressing down. I like to be invisible. I think that's part of it.
You usually wear dark colors.
Yeah, I like to fade into the background.
But when you don't wear dark colors, it is some jewel tone that goes on.
What's a jewel tone?
Like right now, you're wearing sapphire.
Ooh. Great. So that means I could expand into ruby or emerald.
Yes.
Or what would the purple equivalent be of that? Like
amethyst.
I'm so excited. Except I think I've just go home and change.
You seem quite mineral based.
I love that you're saying that about me. I feel that makes me feel special. God, I should hang out with you more. You make me feel good about myself. Do you have anybody in your life who makes you feel good about yourself?
Oh.
Not me, obviously, but...
I don't know.
I didn't say anything nice about you yet, but I could.
You don't have to. I'm good.
I could dredge something up.
I'm good right now.
Okay. All right.
This is a nice little reprise from... We have a wedding going on at our farm tomorrow, so it's been week of wedding
They've
stuff.
Actually hired you to run the facility.
Right. We're running an event space now out of our farm, and this is the first big event this year.
Did you have to cut the grass and stuff like that?
Oh my God, yes.
Like
and
how much
beyond
of it?
That?
Like a lot of it?
It's weed whacking. It's taking down fences. It's removing manure piles. It's completely... We had to strip our barn because our barn in the wintertime, it's like a regular farm barn. And we had to strip and clean it so it could be all set up for weddings. And then, caterers and things like that have been arriving and decorators. And it's just been... And a giant bathroom trailer with bathrooms in it came. And just lots of things. I have to go to Welch's after this and get some string for the parking field because I ran out.
Where are they actually getting married there?
Yes.
Where?
Like up above where we got married, up in the woods.
In the woods?
They've created a big flat clearing in the woods and planted it with this very beautiful emerald grass. And
are they hobbits?
Rocks. Kind of. Yeah. Yeah, they're hobbits.
Where are they from?
Bethel. That's where all the hobbits are from.
Oh. I learn something new about your community every day. See, people are all upset about the Mormons coming in, in great numbers, but we have hobbits everywhere. We have hobbits over in Bethel.
The Mormons aren't coming, you guys.
You always say that. You have now become the personified viewpoint of, don't worry about it.
I know, but I worry about a lot of things, and my gut feeling is that this might not be something to worry about.
I think you just don't want something else to worry about.
Yeah, no, I don't. I'm actually filled up with the worry all the way to the top of my head.
Yep.
So
that's it. So
this one is sort of spilling off of me because I can't soak it in. I can't take it. No more worry. I'm not going to worry about 20 million people living in Tunbridge because I can't worry about it. I have enough to worry about right now. So you guys all worry about it for me. Please.
Yeah, I think it's what do they say?
And stop him. Them.
Pick your battles.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's... I have mixed feelings about it.
I do not have mixed feelings about it. I hate it. I think it's horrible. But...
Well,
But I just actually can't handle dealing with it yet.
Yeah, it's not that I think it's good. That's not where my mixed feelings were. My mixed feelings are more how to engage with the protesting, forward-thinking activists in the area, where to engage with that. Takes me a while to wrap my mind around,
And this has nothing to do with Mormons in my head.
What do you call it? Community activism.
I do not care what is what and who is who.
Well, 100 people were out on the bridge.
If you brought in even 20 million of the coolest people on the whole planet,
No, it's not 20 million.
I don't want
it's 20,000.
Okay, whatever.
I think 20,000 to start.
Fine. But that's a lot anyway.
20,000
Tunbridge only has like
Mormons.
1,000 people in it anyhow. So it isn't anything to do with Mormons. It is just to do with numbers. can't have those numbers.
Well, and it's also somebody not working through the local government process, where they come and
that's
talk
highly
to the
offensive.
community and say, what does the community see for itself?
It's just rude. It's not how we do things.
Yeah, it's rude. It's rude.
But
it's rude.
Stop! You're making some of this soak into me now.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, let's switch to another topic. I was going to talk about psychopaths.
Oh, you can talk about that.
Okay,
That's
would that feel better? Is that a little more?
Yeah, do that. That's fine.
Okay, so I was hiking last weekend. Not that I really like to hike in the summer.
Did a psychopath catch you and take you to his cave?
No, but it's just you think about it especially when you're on the AT, the Appalachian Trail, and you pass people. And sometimes they're really cool. Sometimes they're a little odd. So we try to be friendly on the trail, and we passed this guy, and we had a few words with him. And he was going in the opposite direction, so he went his way down. We were going up. But we were just going up and then turning around and coming back. And as we came back down the hill, we could see through the trees that he was standing by our truck. So I stopped and I thought, oh, man, I thought he was a little weird. And there he is. He's standing. He's leaning against our truck. What the heck? What does he want? So we just decided to bravely go forth. We went down. Turns out he had gotten in over his head in terms of hiking. He was a pastor from Massachusetts.
Oh.
And he just wanted a ride. So we took him back into Barnard.
How do you know he was a pastor? That's probably what psychopaths say to gain your trust.
That did kind of cross our minds. But if
you were going to make up a story, wouldn't you pretend to be something totally trustworthy?
But he also said he used to be a folk musician. So that would be a stretch if a psychopath pretended to be an ex-folk musician, current pastor. Wouldn't it? Isn't that a little
Do you guys have any bumper stickers on your car? Was there anything?
No, because it's leased.
Okay.
It's Davy's truck.
He doesn't have any stickers.
No.
What's he got in the car? And what's in the cab?
No gun rack. Is that what you mean?
Is there any musical instruments or?
No, there wasn't much.
All right. I'm just trying to think of how a psychopath could prey on you by seeing what he had in common with you.
Yeah, well, that's why I think I should just put a gun rack in my Subaru.
Where would you put a gun rack in your Subaru?
I don't know. I'd figure it out.
I don't think you can in cars.
Really?
Unless you strap it across like two windows in the back.
That's interesting. Do guys ever hunt out of cars, or do they always have to pick up trucks?
Lay it. You have to lay your gun in the back seat or in the trunk.
Really?
Yeah.
You would know because your dad is a firearms instructor.
And he's got a gun rack in his truck, but when he uses a car, he puts them in their cases in the trunk usually.
Oh, this is so fascinating.
Which is maybe why that kind of guy always drives truck, because they feel like pansy-ish putting them.
Yeah, putting a rifle in a Subaru, it just feels wrong.
Well, you wouldn't want to put a rifle in a Subaru because people can see it. Because Subarus, you can see into the trunk.
You just put coats over it.
But you can see gun racks too, so I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I'm gonna meditate on that. How to scare people away from my car by showing some macho symbol of macho prowess.
Probably you could go in with the like jerky bumper stickers that say like,
"America, love it or leave it."
Make America great again.
Yeah, that's it. I'll get a Trump sticker.
That'll scare the pants off most people around here.
That's it. They'll know I'm not a pansy then. Right?
They'll just know that you're a psychopath.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, it's time for a track of music. Can you believe it?
Oh, good.
Wow, okay. So you can take a nap. This is called Train Don't Leave by Wagtail. Isn't that exciting? You're yawning. I know. It's been a busy week.
I'm not tired. Yawning means something. It means like you're oxygen deprived or something.
When I go hiking, in the first 5 minutes, I always start yawning, and I think it is. Well, when I'm hiking uphill,
you're using more oxygen than you're getting. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not that I'm sleepy.
I'm not sleepy either. I don't know what it is, but
all right. Let's see if I can get this going.
She's sitting on the train gonna leave. Bags in her hand, tears on her sleeve. Banging on the window with all of my might, but she won't look to the left or the right. We had a fight and it wasn't pretty. Now she's leaving me, what a pity. Gonna wait tables down in the city. Hold that red light one more minute. The 618's got my baby in it. Train don't leave, heart don't break. 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 Mr. God, get out of that van. Blow your whistle, I'm a lonely man. Mr. Driver, hands off the throttle. I shoot my luck and lose my bottle. One more minute, I can talk her right around. Get a size 6 back on the ground. Train whistle is a lonely sound. I didn't mean the things I told you. Empty arms waiting to hold you. Train don't leave, heart don't break. 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 Getting off the train, she's mad and sore. Pokes at my nose with the old southpaw. Swings and misses, spins right around. I catch her in my arms and we fall to the ground. She's got tears, but she's laughing as well. Kissing like fools who never can tell how another minute can cast its spell. I never want to see this station again. It's a sad old place for a lonely man. Train, get down the track. Train, you can leave and never come back. Train, get down the track. Train, you can leave and never come back.
That segued nicely with the baby crying outside. Hear that little guy? Oh, he's screaming.
He's so mad.
But people are taking care of him.
Yeah.
He's not been abandoned on the streets of South Royalton. There's a daycare center.
He might be if he keeps that up, though. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I was kind of interested how you just told me this trailer that's coming to your house.
Oh, it's there already.
And you have to tie it in with your garden hose from your house water.
It's a bathroom trailer for this wedding, and so
it connects to a garden hose.
Connects to a garden hose.
Okay. Yeah. And they didn't want porta potties. Even though we have the guy up in Tunbridge who has about 50 of them.
He should actually start making them with patterns or designs on them. Wouldn't you rather have a porta potty that was,
gaily decorated?
Like tropical plants or, I don't know, like a Hawaiian shirt decorated?
Not really.
You just want a plain porta potty?
Kind of do. Just want to do your
plaid?
business and
what about
get
a
out
plaid
of there.
Porta potty?
You don't really want to hang out in there.
Porta.
We have one at a gardening job, and I try to avoid it at all costs. But
just saying, wouldn't they be more festive if they had patterns on them?
They don't need to be festive. They're just.
I think we're overlooking an
opportunity.
An opportunity here.
I'd rather make little plastic popes.
Plastic
Personally,
popes
I'd rather do that
than porta potties.
But you can do the other if you
Do you
want.
call them porta potties or portalettes? John calls them portalettes, and I'm like, that's silly.
Oh,
That's
he's
not
so
a word.
classy. He just does that because he likes the word, like laundromat or laundromat.
Laundrette? No. What is it?
Laundromat. Sometimes it's hyphenated with an O in the middle.
No, but then there's the one that ends with E-T-T-E, right?
Laundrette.
But that's not right. What is it called? I don't
Alouette.
know. I don't know, Kristina.
Alouette. Well, if you're feeling down and out, there's a great animal video that you might will cheer you
I
up.
can't watch any animal videos because my computer's dead. Remember that?
Yeah, but you're
Probably why I'm cranky. I haven't got to watch any stupid Facebook videos.
No, you can look forward to this one. It's just it's a
It'll be gone by then.
No, it's not going to ever be gone. Those animal videos do not go away. They exist in perpetuity.
All right.
And this one is a little baby fawn that was trying to cross the road, and it just gave up right in the middle. It just said, "I cannot deal with pavement," and it sat down. And it was lying there dejectedly, just looking so depressed, like my life is over. And this nice man came along and just scooped him up, brought him over to the side. He started to wiggle and squiggle, and he just let him go, and he ran off into the woods. So hopefully,
Where was his mother?
The only problem with this is it says, "Oh, and the baby fawn ran off to its mother." But how do you know the mother was on that side of the road?
Yeah.
Like, how do you know that?
Dippies. What?
So I don't know. It was good. It was a good animal video to a point,
All right.
but it left in a little bit of an open end.
Sort of a cliffhanger there. I saw a mama fawn and a mama deer and a baby fawn crossing the road very slowly, way up ahead of me a couple mornings ago. And so the sun was coming up, and they were just silhouetted crossing the road at the top of the hill.
But I just do want to point out that when we say baby fawn, we're being redundant.
I know. People do it all the time. They're like baby lamb at my house.
They say that at your house,
like
baby lamb.
Yeah,
they do.
People come over and they're like,
"You
"You
gotta
see your
correct
baby
that.
lambs?"
You gotta.
It's like, well, a lamb is not its own animal. It's a sheep. It's a baby sheep, or it's just a lamb.
Oh, so you could say baby sheep, but you could not say baby lamb.
Right. Baby lambs are already babies. Babies, they are baby sheep.
I think people are just so happy with babies. They
Baby
don't care
puppy,
how many times they say it
baby
over.
Kitten, baby
Can
duckling.
I see that baby, that little baby, that baby?
That's true, I guess.
Tiny
I have
little
kittens.
baby.
I got kittens.
I know. You think I don't know that?
They're in the
Of course I do.
bathroom.
That's all you're taking pictures of anymore is kittens
know.
looking up with their little adoring faces.
They're so cute. I don't
They are.
understand why they're so cute.
But I think my
How did I
cat
not
scene...
have kittens in it before this? Can they stay like that? Can they stay like that forever? Has somebody made miniature cats yet?
No.
Why not? They've made miniature everything else.
No.
Especially miniature, like hard things to miniature, like big things, like miniature horses, miniature cows, miniature dogs, miniature those cats there now.
No. Can't do it.
Actually,
Sorry.
I kind of want them to get bigger soon because they can fit in a lot of places I don't want them to go. Like there's a little tiny hole in the baseboard of our kitchen, and it goes in back of the dishwasher, and then I don't know where it goes. God knows.
Right, and
I don't want them to go in there.
Well, and the wiring in your house is a little iffy.
Yeah, I do not want them to go in there.
You don't
so
want kittens going
they're being
places like
confined
that.
to our biggest bathroom at the moment. But they've already gotten quite adventurous.
Boy, they'd better not get out during the wedding.
I know.
That would be out of control. Out of control.
I can think of so many out of control things that might happen.
Like
It's
what?
not even
What
my
else?
wedding.
What else could happen?
I smelled the skunk this morning, and
that
I was
could
like,
happen.
okay, if my dog gets skunked and they try to get ready in my house, all their wedding gear is going to smell like skunk.
You better
Here comes
get
the
some.
train.
There's the train.
I just can't function until it's gone.
I know.
All right.
Man, I want to.
Do you think it's the same driver every day? Or is it a different driver?
I think that's his job. That's his day job. At night, he's probably a bass player.
And then he's a pastor. But
And then he's a psychopath.
why? What? It's different. They've got different horn techniques. Some people...
Kittens?
No.
Oh, sorry.
The train drivers. Sometimes they're just little honks as the train comes through. And then sometimes, lately especially, it's just been laying on the whistle the whole way through town.
Yeah, that's because they've been hitting stuff here.
But
in
I just
South
feel like
Royalton.
that's different drivers' style. Anyway, why do they need a driver?
Why?
Like, no one steers it, right?
You want to know why? They need a driver?
I guess just for brakes. Yeah, is that what they need a driver
I don't
for?
think train technology in the United States is quite that advanced.
All right.
I think you've got a good model for the future.
Okay.
I don't think we're there yet.
I just hear that, like, Great Britain just...
Yep, Brexit.
What happened?
Brexit.
Tell me, because I only caught glimpses on a borrowed computer.
They voted to leave the EU. I'm kind of mad about it, actually. I like the EU.
Didn't their dollar just, like, completely become...
Stocks are plummeting in the United States.
Like, totally
Does that mean
nothing?
they go back to the pound? The pound?
They were already at the pound, I thought.
No, they had the euro. Right?
What?
Didn't they use euros?
Wow, I guess I have not been in Europe for a long time, because last time I was there was definitely... I was paying for things with pounds. How long has this euro been their money?
Don't start asking me things that I can't answer because
Your mother is British.
I know, and that's why I'm a little irritated at this whole thing.
Oh, all right.
Because I know she would like the idea of joining the EU, being part of the EU. Mm-hmm. She likes to bring things together and work together and, have a more sophisticated system of interglobal cooperation. And this seems a little bit of a step backwards, like
Goodness, I think so.
More than a little. Anyway, all those people need to watch cat videos, I guess. I've got 4 cats now. You know how?
Oh my God, what?
How did I do that? Magically went from 3 to 4 because one feral cat showed up. Remember I told you about Magellan?
Yeah.
Magellan, the kitten that got out of the box.
Yeah.
I think Magellan has returned.
And
it's
in
been
the
10
house?
years.
It's being in the house?
No, he's like a ghost outside. I heard a meow this morning, and I ran to the door, and he ran away. But I saw him.
Well, you don't really have 4 cats then.
I put the food out for him. I'm feeding him.
Did he eat it yet?
I think so.
Maybe it was a raccoon.
No, it's Magellan.
Why would a cat go away for 10 years?
Because I kept calling him to come back. To come home. Come
Why?
home. Like
you don't want
Lassie.
more cats.
Because I love the story about Lassie. Lassie, come home. If you don't have dogs, you got to use cats for it. It'll work the same way.
All right.
Cats will come home.
Yeah, my sister's cat leaves for like a couple months every year and then comes back.
Yeah?
And they don't really know why or
Is it a
where.
boy cat?
Nope.
It's a girl?
It's a girl. Her name is Fat Lily.
How many years has she done that?
3, I think.
Oh, guess what?
What?
Guess what?
I said what already? Oh my God.
You're going to be so excited about this. This is the beginning. This is the beginning of the Rainbow Gathering in Vermont. It's happening.
Those used to happen when I was a teenager. My dad used to take us to them.
He did?
Yeah.
They started evidently 45 years ago. So I would have been a freshman in high school.
They're cool. People have teepees and drum circles, and it's like miniature little Woodstock gathering or something. I don't know how to explain it.
But you know where it is?
Where?
It's on National Forest Road number 31. That's where it is.
Who's in charge? Do they like rent some fields? What do they do?
Evidently there's a volunteer group of about like a core group of maybe 200 people who, whenever they have these gatherings, and they have them all over the U.S.
What are they? What are rainbow? I mean, what is it? Just mean like everybody? Is it a club?
Well, it probably has a clubby aspect for the people who are really into it, but I think everybody is welcome. I'm not the expert. You are. You went. You were inculcated and brainwashed as a child.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, Butch took you there to brainwash you into the tie-dye culture.
No.
Sure I did. Look at you now.
I'm trying to remember what even happened. I think we sold hats to people. Or a friend sold hats to people. I don't even remember.
You got to ask your parents. Did your mom go?
No.
Did you camp?
No.
You just went out for the day? We just went
walking in for the day.
Was it on Forest Road number 31 back then?
No, I can't remember where it was.
Oh, I know where it was. I think I remember one over on, what's that? Lana Falls or on the road to Middlebury Gap. On the Hancock side.
Yeah.
Texas Falls.
Yeah, I think it actually was around
Texas
over there.
Falls?
Yep.
But I just don't know how so many people can fit there. There's supposed to be 20,000 people coming for the Rainbow Gathering on Forest Road
Maybe it's
number
a
31.
secret. Maybe it's really that David Hall guy
Oh.
getting all of his people together.
No, I kind of doubt it. Just because the number's 20,000 and that's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't make that connection necessarily.
Fine.
Yeah, it's fun too, but it's fun to misinform the public. I love doing it myself, but let's just try to...
All right.
Let's try to rein it in today.
Rainbow. Today's my dad's birthday, speaking of
Happy
psychopaths
birthday,
and rainbow
Butch.
gatherings. I can't remember how old he is. 60... I don't know. I don't know. But he's cool. He's a cool guy.
He's just great. I love seeing those pictures of him when he was young.
He looked like Eli. He was cute.
He was evidently a wild hot dog skier.
He was.
Right? He was
Yes.
famous for that down in Brownsville.
He was a competition skier. Actually, I think he and your gentleman friend were skied together at one point.
Yeah.
Doing something. Maybe
They
at
were-
a Scutney or at some other... Yeah, probably there.
Yeah, they were pretty high up there in the higher tiers of... Actually, my friend says that he was famous for being a beautiful skier, an elegant skier. That was his
Who?
thing.
My dad or
No,
Davey? Oh.
Davey.
No, that Davey was beautiful or my dad was beautiful?
Davey.
Davey was beautiful.
Your dad was the hot dogger,
Oh.
right? So everybody had their thing.
Well, my dad did the ski ballet though stuff.
Well, okay,
Like-
so maybe
like-
he did it all.
Like that weirdo lady, what was her name? Chapstick. Vicki Chapstick or Kathy Chapstick or
Vicki
something.
Chapstick. What?
She was, I don't remember what her real name is, but it was a lady who was a hot dog ballet skier, and she wore always like peach colored spandex in the very early 80s. And she was the spokesperson for Chapstick when it came out, like all the TV commercials. So people started calling her Kathy Chapstick or Vicky. I can't remember. Google it. Google like
this is a
Chapstick
little
skier,
forgotten Vermont history here.
and you will laugh and laugh.
Well, it reminds me a little of the Tom Jones video that I saw this morning with
What
the
Tom
spandex, with the tangerine colored spandex.
Oh.
I mean,
Did you ever wear spandex in your whole life?
you mean like leggings?
I mean, like
I used to wear leggings.
Jane Fonda, slightly anything with a sheen to it.
No, I don't have that kind of body. I can't wear stuff like that. I have to wear baggy
okay,
clothes.
A, yes, you do, and B, I'm talking about not right now. I'm talking about like when everybody wore them in the
Like
80s.
workout
Yeah.
clothing.
Like, did you wear like?
No, I did wear some sweatpants once, but it's not spandex.
All right, fine.
Spandex?
Yeah.
I can't even figure out what that looks like. What does spandex look like?
Lycra, like Davy's trout wear, but in
Why would
fluorescent.
I wear spandex? What would I be doing? I mean,
I don't know. I'm just asking.
I just go to work every day.
It's
I
all
don't
right if you
wear
don't want to tell me about
spandex.
it.
You know, I've been a waitress. I've been. What
Well,
else
you've
have
been
I
a
done?
lot of things, so you may have been something that
but
wore
you don't-
spandex.
When you're waitressing, you don't wear spandex. I don't.
Some
think.
do. They do at Hooters. I mean, those aren't those things they have under their shorts.
No.
They wear like the glossy nylons under their shorts, or you know, the shiny like orange. You know, their legs are not really that color.
You know so much more about life than I do. You're so
Hooters isn't life.
experienced.
Hooters is just
No, but you pay attention to things that I just somehow went over my head.
okay.
I feel a little bit naive.
Are you going to the Bluegrass Festival?
No.
Me neither.
That's a mean thing for us to say. We're supposed to be promoting the local events, not
Oh, yeah.
saying don't go.
No,
I would
local,
say
though.
everybody
It
to
comes
go.
From, everything comes from away there.
No, that's not true. It's local. There's Vermont
local?
musicians. There's lots of Vermont musicians. Plus, there's picking in the field. It's the most fun thing in the world. But you know what I realized is I
I'm
was
jaded.
Well, I was passing it, and I'm thinking, oh gosh, gone are the days when I used to hang out at bluegrass festivals. Because I did a lot.
Inner spandex.
No, but I would take a guitar and I would go and I would hang out in the field, and I ran sound for the Bridgewater Festival.
Yep.
That was kind of the end of it for me. Running
Yeah.
sound for that. Actually, nothing went wrong.
No, I can't get excited about it because
Well, because why? What do you have against
first of all,
bluegrass?
nothing. It's just So it starts today, I guess, right? Or did it start yesterday? I don't know. But anyway, last week or early this week, there were lines of RVs all across the field ready and waiting and camping just in the fields because they were
tell you why.
waiting to get the best possible
but this
site.
This is what happens with this crowd
Tunbridge.
that comes to bluegrass festivals like this. They spend the whole summer doing it, so they go from one to the next to the next. So if one ends and you have a few days to kill, if you can go early, you might go and set your RV up early, get a good space, you know, look at... And
they're clearly what was going on.
They're great for the local economy. It's nice. It's a nice scene. I hate
and
musicians.
Tunbridge Fairgrounds is probably the most beautiful fairgrounds.
Did you hear what I said?
You hate...
Sorry, I
did.
I said I hate musicians.
Oh, yeah.
I just wanted to make sure everybody heard that.
I think you say it like
I do. As a group, I hate us as a group. I mean, individually, we're all great, but as a group, just not. There's
subcultures of musicians that I cannot stomach.
Which ones?
The ones that aren't very good, but they think they're like the bomb, and they're super serious about it. They do not understand that it's fun or funny ever. They're just like really serious, and yet they've got no sense of humor, and they haven't picked up on the fact that they're really crummy.
He was a legend in his own mind.
Yes.
That's what you're talking about.
Those people.
I totally get it.
Or the people who want to talk about nothing but music. Drives me bonkers.
I agree. That's why I'm going to play another track of music now, featuring some musicians. No, these guys are farmers. I love these guys.
Who are these guys?
They play music, but they're farmers. This is Jonathan Falby and Zach Johnson.
Nice.
So, let's see. Device number 2. Here we go.
Worked all day, didn't get a thing done. Try to tell you I had a little fun. Cooped up indoors, out in the hot sun. Sure makes a difference when you're not afraid to run. Hard to say no when I wanna say yes. Working all the time with a little time to rest. Hard to say no when I should have said yes. Keep on moving with little time to rest. Living your life feels like a small crime. Take one step, one breath at a time. Keep on wishing that the world's a little kinder. Kinda hard to quit with good folks behind you. Hard to say no when I wanna say yes. Working all the time with little time to rest. Hard to say no when I should have said yes. Keep on moving with little time to rest. Look up at the gold dome, down at the dirt road. Season come and the sessions go round. If it wasn't for the land, wasn't for the farmer, I'd pack it all up, move where it's warmer. Hard to say no when I wanna say yes. Working all the time, a little time to rest. Hard to say no when I should have said yes. Keep on moving, a little time to rest.
Yeah, man.
Woo!
That's some local Vermont grown music by farmers.
Speaking of farmers, I wanted to say that my fingernails aren't really dirty, even though they look like they are.
Mine always are dirty.
Okay, this isn't dirt. This is dark walnut stain.
Oh, okay.
Benjamin Moore or something.
All right, great. Glad you made that.
Late last night, staining the dance floor in our wedding barn, and
I see.
I couldn't get it out from the cracks of my fingernails.
Oh, I wanted to ask you about dirty pants. Actually, I come back from work and my pants are caked with dirt Can I just put those in the washing machine?
Sure, why not? Or you could pre-soak them like you do with like cloth diapers, with a little
That extra
borax and maybe some vinegar.
Okay. Is
And
it
it
bad
might
for your
fall off.
septic system if you put really dirty clothes in there?
I don't think so.
All right. I'm going to listen to you. I like believing you.
I would say it's fine. I don't pre-wash my dishes before I put them in the dishwasher either.
Okay.
John obsessively, like,
So do
completely
I.
washes them.
I'm like John. I'm
like,
a
washes
John.
them the whole way. And I'm like, why do you even bother put them in the dishwasher now? They're all done being washed. Just put them in the drying rack. I don't understand. I do not. I do
I know.
not. I
John
put
and
them
I,
in the dishwasher or don't.
It's
wash
a
them.
spiritual thing.
I'm fine with rinsing.
It's a
If you want to
spiritual
rinse
thing.
the dishes, fine. Do that.
It's a very deep thing.
But I don't. I just put them in.
yeah.
And you know what? If they're not totally clean when they come out, you just leave them in for the next batch, and then they are.
That's a waste of water.
Well, no, because you're gonna fill it up anyway.
All right.
I don't know. I don't
Okay.
know. I just
Hey,
think
I'm with John. I'm with John.
it's
let's
a
just-
wicked more waste of water if you're already gonna wash them and then just send them through the dishwasher for no reason.
Yeah, you're right, actually. You're right.
And it's also a waste of electricity because
Okay,
that
cool.
sucker has to heat up
Can
too.
we stop talking about this?
Yes, you crazy people who pre-wash your dishes.
I'm just not upset about it. I mean, it's like pick your battles. Weren't we talking about that? It's
Yes.
Personal Growth Friday, and I'd say we're picking our battles this week.
right.
Yeah, I've already made some bad mistakes this week that I just would like to forget.
Yeah.
But it's been a good week, but I feel like I've been kind of a goofy person. I don't know. I went to Tanglewood. I went on a vacation for
What's
a day.
Tanglewood? That
Tanglewood. I was going to say, people don't know what Tanglewood is. Tanglewood is that huge outdoor music venue.
Oh,
down in
okay. I was
Lenox.
trying to figure out if it was a music
That's why-
venue like Foxwood or is that a casino?
I don't know. I don't know the names of casinos. Why do you?
I don't. That's why I'm asking you if it's a casino or a music venue.
Yeah, it's a
Foxwood?
music venue. The Boston Pops are there.
There's something
all
else.
summer.
Gray Fox, but that's a music festival.
Gray Fox or a Winter Hawk. Didn't they change the name? That's the big bluegrass festival down south.
Yeah.
That's right near Falcon Ridge. But
It's
I
Falcon
forget
Ridge.
which it switched from. I know
Falcon
Jim,
Ridge a
Jim
music
would know,
venue
but-
or a casino?
Falcon Ridge is a famous folk music festival.
Okay.
But anyway, Tanglewood is a pretty cool place.
Why
And
do they name festivals just a place name? That doesn't make sense. Why don't they call it the Blinkety Blank Folk Festival? Why is it called like
It
an
is
old...
called Falcon Ridge Folk Festival, for
All right.
example.
Is it at Falcon Ridge?
No, I think that's just a cool name. They
Right.
came
Well, this
up
one
with.
that's in Tunbridge is called the Jenny Brook Folk Festival. Why? There is no Jenny Brook.
There are Jenny Brooks in Vermont.
Not right where it is.
Have
I
you
don't
been to-
understand.
have you
I
been
don't
on the
understand
Kelly
how
Stand
people
Road?
Name these. No.
You haven't been on the Kelly Stand Road
Well, I don't know, Kristina. See, I don't always pay attention to the name of roads when I'm on them.
out of East Arlington, going
don't-
over to West Wardsboro. You haven't been on that?
Probably, but
Okay, you know, if your dad took you to the Rainbow Gathering, he might have taken you up Kelly Stand Road.
Maybe.
Yeah. No, it's a very, very amazing road. It's just a tip. Anybody looking for a Vermont adventure, check that out. Get your gazetteer out and look up Kelly Stand Road and go take a cruise. But back to Tanglewood.
Oh yeah. Okay. What?
Tanglewood. We got to go down to a show and eat dinner backstage with the stars, the big stars.
Ooh, that's cool. What were they having for dinner?
They had those big silver chafing dishes. Is that what you call it? Chafing dish? What are
Yeah.
those big silver things
Yeah.
that open? You pull them
a
up.
chafing dish. They have sterno heaters underneath them.
Yes, and they had stuff for meat eaters and they had stuff for vegetarians. They had rice, they had vegetables, they had pie. It was great.
Cool.
Yeah. Just wanted to tell you I got a free meal. Thought you'd think that was cool.
I do think it's
And
cool.
I just wanted to suggest to people that if you're going to drive out of Vermont, take a little extra time and pick a route that's off the beaten track. Go on a road that you've never gone on before, because I can tell you it will reward you tenfold. The many, many amazing
That is true.
experiences. We discovered a bakery in Chester, Vermont, the Baba Louie Babalui. You're looking at me like, what are you talking about? Come on, it's a great Vermont loaf of bread, the Babalui bread. And the guy who started this bakery many, many years ago, and there used to be one in Rutland as well, he just wrote a book on cancer treatment, which I wanted to mention because I think this guy is amazing. Bread? Well, we went in the bakery and we bought bread and we got coffee because we were on the road, so we wanted some coffee for the road. But we also bought a copy of his book, which is, let's see, what does he say? I wrote this down somewhere. It says, John McClure describes a cancer treatment that he feels is more humane. His commitment to it brought about a transformation. His participation put him in charge of his own healing. A cancer treatment, that's the name of the book, is a push to further a cause that approaches the origin of cancer through the many imbalances in our human existence. He confirms this science by outliving his dismal forecast by 14 years. So this guy, he had one of those cancer diagnoses, and he's done quite well.
Nice.
So just, I just use that as an example of the kinds of things that you can find if you go driving around Vermont and you take your time and then go back roads. Yeah, go wherever you want. You can go to Tanglewood, you can go to Boston or New York, but don't forget about Vermont. There's this whole thing in between you and your vacation called Vermont.
That's why I love Will Gilman does this road rally every year, and it goes anywhere between 70 and 80 miles over the course of the day, and he takes you through all the roads that you never go on. It's just the coolest.
So cool. I'm always jealous when you do that because I've never ever done it.
Every year I think, he's going to have run out of places to send us by now that we haven't been, but every year we go someplace where I'm just all new.
How many towns do you get to go through?
Oh gosh, it depends. It's different every year. Like sometimes it sends you way up into the Northeast Kingdom, sometimes
it can be anywhere in Vermont. It's not just in Tunbridge.
No, it bases out of Chelsea. You start at the water treatment plant, and then you follow these clues all day long, like 7 or 8 hours.
Maybe I'll do it next year.
It's so fun. And then everybody meets if you make it, you meet back at Will Gilman's for a barbecue at the end.
How many people do it typically?
Anywhere from like 70 to 100 vehicles, and every vehicle is packed full of people, and everybody's got their gazetteer and their encyclopedia, because there's the clues. Sometimes they're historical clues, sometimes they're weird musical references. There's all kinds of stuff, so you have to kind of be smart.
I see.
It's not a race. It's about who gets the lowest mileage while following the clues, but you can't get too low mileage either, because that means that you've cheated and skipped some road you were supposed to be on.
I see. I see. But you don't have to take a picture of yourself in front of the different things.
No, but there's things that you have to write down on there that you have to have seen, or else you wouldn't. And there's checkpoints every so often so that people can't cheat either.
I think that's what you have to do when you're doing the Club 251, is it? When you have
to get a stamp in your little passport.
Is that how it
Vermont?
works?
They give you a little Vermont passport, and then you have to get a stamp at all the different
every town
clerk's office or something.
There are so many towns you have never heard of. Believe me, we found so many towns that we'd never heard of in Vermont driving down to Massachusetts.
It's bizarre.
Yeah, we went down through.
I'm sorry. I have to go again.
That's okay. You said
it's psychological. I have got into this weird. When I'm giving tours at the museum, I just start yawning in the middle of them, and I have to talk for the whole hour while I'm giving a tour. And I try to do it sneakily, like when I'm opening a closet or something, so they can't see me.
I love that.
I cannot get the urge to go away. I don't know. I can't be deprived of oxygen. I'm just walking around my museum, but
it's so funny.
It's my brain going like, don't yawn, don't yawn, don't yawn. That would be so rude. And then I yawn, and then it keeps happening. So I wonder if I've got some sort of bizarre. Like a tick or something. Like my yawn is like a nervous tick, or I have narcolepsy. But I actually fall asleep ever, almost. So, what could it be? What's wrong with me?
I understand it. It's self-sabotaging behavior.
I did it last summer a little bit. I remember that happening and being really uncomfortable about it. And it didn't happen at all this summer until 2 days ago. I yawned a couple times during a tour.
How about
and I said, oh no, here we go again.
I got an idea.
What?
Get some of that chai.
Yeah.
and just have a thermos with chai with black tea.
I can't carry a chai around in my antique museum.
But before you start your tour, just take a sip of the chai, get a little bolt of black tea, caffeine, and see how that goes.
I was thinking more of like one of those electric dog collars. I would like put it on underneath my high neck.
No, I'm not going to recommend that.
Collar here, and I would just give myself a little zap anytime I felt like I was going to yawn.
No, you don't have to do that.
I mean, it's not obnoxious. I don't sit there and yawn every single second, but several times during the hour I will yawn, and it just feels. I'm sure I'm making a bigger deal of it than it is. Maybe no one even notices it.
Yeah, you're kind of making me want to yawn, but that's how yawning is.
Why?
Right?
Yawning is the biggest mystery of all time. It is
kind of a strange thing.
It's contagious.
I know.
And it's contagious from across a room, even.
Yeah. Oh, I just have a quick question for you.
What?
What do you do if you can't sell your house?
You're going to sell your house. Your house is awesome.
No, but what do? Do you just have to stay there until you die?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Really? God, I'm sitting there in my house
I don't know.
Thinking,
you just leave it. You just walk away. I don't know, Kristina. It's a really bad market right now, so I think you've got to be super patient. It's not bad. I think it might be.
Why are you saying it's bad? I don't think it is bad.
That's just what people say to people when their houses aren't selling. I don't know.
Okay, I thought we'd know what I should do.
Okay, wait. It's not a bad market right now, but people are wicked poor right now, and your house is just up into that range where people have to have a little bit more money because it's a beautiful, nice house.
I know. It's the $1 million view.
So
it's certainly not the cabinetry.
It's really only catering to a certain type of people, which there's almost nobody left in the middle class anymore, Kristina. There's only lower class and high class. So you're either going to have to get some upper class people who want a summer place, or you're going to have to get like 3 lower class people to pool together and buy it.
Yeah, I need exactly. Maybe some Silicon Valley person,
because there's just nobody left in that
I'd like
income bracket.
I'd like a group of young farmers, like a group, and maybe one of them would have an inheritance or something.
Thing. Yeah,
See,
I'm gonna yawn again.
I know. Well, we got to go off. We got to get off the air. This is just about the end of the hour.
I'm afraid to have some Is there a disease or something that's yawning?
Right.
Based?
We'll take care of you if you start yawning all the time.
I think in the Guinness World Book of Records there's somebody who hiccuped for 47 years or something. I hope it's not like that.
Oh my gosh. No, I hope not.
Wouldn't that be awful?
Yes.
That seems silly. How come they couldn't stop it? How come modern medicine can make someone stop hiccuping?
Because you can't take muscle relaxants for that length of time. We have to say goodbye.
No, but all they have to do is stop it for a minute. It's just a spasm. Okay. Bye, you guys. We'll see you next week.
Hey, thanks for listening. You've been listening to 11th Hour Radio.
Yeah. See you later.
Gotta burn, wanna shoot. Baby gotta burn, honey gotta bird will sing. Baby gotta burn, honey gotta bird will sing. Without Karina, sure don't mean a natural thing. I learned to love you, baby. Honey, for I called your name. Baby, for I called your name. Wouldn't change your love for money. Honey, you're my woman, baby, you're my woman, baby. see, baby. Baby, I'm my hard luck, mama, I'm my hard luck soul. Hey, I'm my hard luck, baby, I'm my hard luck soul. Got a rainbow on my shoulder, shine like silver, baby, look like Klondike cool. Well, I love you, darling. Baby, tell the world, honey, tell the world I do. Baby, tell the world, honey, tell the world I do. Ain't no man to make uncounted loves you the way, loves you the way that I do. Got a bird, wanna whistle. Baby got a bird, honey got a bird will sing. Baby got a bird, honey got a bird will sing. Without Karina, sure don't mean a natural thing. Without Karina,